So, you want to be an it girl?
Hi guys, welcome back to Confessions of a Wannabe It Girl. Today I'm joined by me. Just fucking kidding. You're probably so sick of the solo podcast episodes, but I just don't care. No, that's actually not true at all. I really wanted to get a health or fitness influencer on this podcast, but it's really hard to get a guest sometimes on this itsy bitsy podcast, so it's me. Back here again. Just kidding. I mean, we will get other guests back on, I swear to God. But so today you're going to have to endure me talking about health and wellness and fitness. This is the second episode in our New Year, New You bullshit episodes of January. So yeah, let's jump into this. Once upon a time in my life, I was actually extremely fit. I went through this time in college where I actually sort of became a gym rat, so I feel like I'm well versed to speak on fitness. But the truth is, what I was probably experiencing was disordered eating and disordered exercise. But that's part of the conversation. I think it's starting to get talked about a little bit more, but what we have as fitness and beauty and health standards are are they healthy? This whole space is just messy. What is health? This is supposed to improve your life, but it's really confusing, and there's a lot to unpack in this space. Honestly, at one point I felt super clear about what health and wellness was, and I'm really actually very confused about what health and wellness is right now. So we're gonna try to break it down. I don't know. Okay, fitness. So beauty trends when I was 0 to 16 were to be a twig, an actual figurative, not figurative, literal twig. And at that point in my life, 0 to 16, I didn't work out. So I just knew that everybody was supposed to have skinny bodies, and now we've moved more to the athletic body, or even the inclusivity of plus size. But are we being inclusive? The concept, it feels it's out in Africa. I have no idea actually what fitness is. So these now accepted bodies have been pointed out, I feel by the society of are they even inclusive? I'm not sure. But I can tell you that also I live in LA, so my whole perception of what an average body or fitness and what you should be working to with your fitness goal is completely warped by I live in LA, so people are cheating with plastic surgery. There's people who are just won the genetic lottery of it all, and also people who are doing horrible things to their body to sustain that way. Some of those horrible things, which I actually do think are encouraged by the health and fitness community and social media. So I will say one thing that I think is actually very relatable is everybody has a dream body, but there's no way that the dream body is your body. And that's the thing. It's everybody picks a body type they wish they had or a way they wish they'd look, but it's definitely not the one you have. And that's where this ridiculous thing of body type has come in. I mean, talk about literally chasing a bone into the grave. If you're forever going to be wanting a body that you don't have, because that's the dream body, that's all you're gonna ever have, which is a very wannabe it girl mentality, which we would like to nix, but we don't. I mean, that's the thing is I think part of that is you got to be honest about, even if you can realize that these things are not healthy to think about, or shouldn't be the motivators to go work out. People are super driven by the aesthetic of what they want their body to be like. But at some point, there's going to have to be some acceptance. But it's so hard when even, particularly I think social media pushes an extremely unrealistic, easy to maintain body type. I mean, people work out to look good. I mean, it's what gets people going into the gym, I think. But the thing is, I did that. there was seriously a time where like I literally worked out so much to get that look, and like I burnt out, I lost steam, and like now I couldn't find the amount of time that it took for me to have my like dream body if I like freaking tried. I mean, like the commitment to that is so extreme, and like honestly I need to get back into it a little bit more, not to the extreme I was, but I have too much other shit right now, so that's not gonna happen. So if this was any advice at all, which I don't think it is, my advice is to squeeze in whatever you got. That sounds really weird out of context, but basically I'm saying that like if you can get 5 minutes to go for a stretch, go for a walk, lift a weight, you should do it. I think fitness and health is like so much about like how can you squeeze it in now. You know, there's such a large range of like what a workout is. You know, it could be a 45 really hard class, or it could be a 5-minute stretch. I do have a friend who told me he has worked out every day since I think it was something like 2015. But working out included stuff like stretching, meditative, like that's a workout for you in some way. So like as long as you're hitting it in some way and you're squeezing it in, I think we're hitting our fitness goals. Wellness, so the holy trinity, health, wellness, and fitness. We're gonna take on wellness now. Yeah, what the fuck is wellness? Like, I have no idea. Great, we covered that. Moving on. No, I'm just kidding. I think wellness is supposed to be meditation. I'm not sure. What I can say is that what I've learned from doing this podcast is that I've literally heard other people say is that relaxation and meditative wellness space comes in so many different forms. I think everyone thinks that it's like laying on the floor for like 15 minutes and like listening to a guided meditation on YouTube and like you're really woke. And like, I don't think that's true. For me, it's definitely cleaning. And that didn't click for me until I talked to Ingrid Rank on the podcast. And she mentioned how people would say to her, like, you really need to calm down. And I was like, yeah, I hate when people say that. It literally makes me want to flip them off. Like, how dare you tell me to fucking calm down? But regardless, she said, like, they were like, you need to try meditation. And like, so many people were like trying to help her. Rude. Like, the thing is, she needed to find her own meditation thing. And for her, like, it was cleaning. And I was like, holy crap, that's me too. Like, if I come home and like, I just need to decompress, like, I just want to organize and I just want to clean. Like, it's not traditional, like laying on the floor, like whatever, but I'm cleaning. And that's for some reason what my body needs to do to like clear the space. My boyfriend, not a cleaner, but like, it's insane how much I catch him playing video games on his phone. And it used to aggravate me. I was like, you're spending so much time on your phone, like playing games, like, ugh. Or like, you know, why are you not working or whatever? And I realized that's his meditative, like clean reset time. Like for me, it would drive me nuts because I'm not a good gamer, but like that is literally what he needs to do to like have his wellness space. Like, so basically what I'm saying is don't judge somebody else's wellness like I did once upon a time. And also like everyone's wellness is different. So I really think wellness is saying no to take care of yourself and your well-being instead of doing something else. Like literally talk about putting yourself first. So another way I think is for us to explore wellness is like wellness is not answering text messages when you're busy, muting people on Instagram because it's like cluttering your mental space. You know, not maybe if you're in North Hollywood and you know, you need to drive all the way to Long Beach, not doing it at the peak of rush hour to protect your wellness, like being like, hey, so sorry, it's gonna be an hour later because the traffic's really bad and like, honestly, it's just not conducive. Wellness, I literally cannot get the image out of like my head of like a spa or 9 Perfect Strangers like in my head as being like what we see is wellness, but I'm pretty sure that wellness is just taking care of your well-being. That sounds really basic and I should be smart enough to figure out that's probably what it means, but it's being well enough. I have no idea if any of this makes any sense. Okay, moving on to health, the last of the Trinity. Okay, yeah, I also don't know what health is, so I actually Googled what the definition of health is. Health, the state of being free from illness or injured. Great. I literally don't know a single person who is healthy then. I mean, literally, because if you are free from injury or illness, like, sure, everyone goes to the physical, like, oh, you have no diagnosed illness, but like mentally, spiritually, or like figuratively, like everybody's got something. So like, does health really exist? I mean, honestly, like the BS sometimes we come up with is incredible, I think. But you know what? I'm going to keep it simple here. Health. Go to the doctor, set up your appointment, ask questions, take care of yourself. Okay, I am kidding on some level, but there's some seriousness in this. Like, I think health is not ignoring red flags in your health. I've seen it happen way too much. You need to get off WebMD. You need to trust your gut feelings about your health seriously. And at the end of the day, also, I'm going to throw this one in there. Doctors are a lot more guesswork than you think. The person who's going to know your health the most at the end of the day is you. So you need to stay woke. That sounded dumb. You need to stay woke on yourself though. Like if you think something is wrong or you have a problem or you think your hormones are off or like you have a history of thyroid issues or whatever, like stay on it. Like one doctor of any kind is not going to be able to give you the answer. I think you need to explore all options, Western, Eastern, what the fuck ever, upside down medicine. I'm kind of joking, but I'm trying to be serious. Like the only person who advocates for your health is you, and you're gonna be the only person who can look at yourself as like a complete profile and be like, okay, this is still not right, or this still needs attention. But really, you can't ignore red flags. You cannot blow shit off. So honestly, like set those appointments, go to the doctor, stay proactive, because if you don't, you're really pushing yourself away from doing the things you want to do. If you couldn't tell, I'm completely unqualified to speak on this. I probably use way too much chemicals in my food and processed food, but you know what? I'm still considered a healthy being. So, that being said, I will say that this is like a huge problem I have with social media, is there is so much information, particularly on social media. Like I barely Google things anymore. Like I literally type them into Instagram to try to find out like what is healthy. And it's like you fall asleep and you wake up and there's a new trend. So like, how are we supposed to know like what is healthy? I mean, I think at the end of the day, it's just like moderation is key. Stay on like what works for you and what doesn't. And for some people, giving up gluten is like the holy grail, and for other people, like you don't need to. So, yeah, fitness, health, and wellness are just like, I think 3 words we just like fling around all over the place and be like, oh, you gotta be like healthy, wealthy, and fit. And it's like, it's become so blurred and so unclear. I mean, I'm literally staring at this door handle being so unclear, thinking about like, what do those things even mean to us? And like, it's gotten so lost in the Instagram scroll that I almost don't even know why these things are important anymore. I mean, I do. Obviously, like, we want to be fit to take care of our body, to improve your longevity in life, and also to keep the quality of your life nice. And then you want to have wellness so you can enjoy life. And then you want to be healthy so you can keep doing the things you want to do. They all sound the same. Do they all sound the same? They all sound the same. I literally think they all sound the same. I have no fucking idea what the difference is. We're definitely going to get some people on this podcast who can talk about what really is health, wealth, and fitness, wellness, and fitness. So guys, honestly, I don't know if this episode was helpful at all. But anyways, stay out there, keep, listening to the podcast. Please follow the podcast, rate, subscribe, leave a review, and send me your favorite fitness influencer. Okay, peace out.